Hey, what's up, gamers? I hope you're ready to game, because I'm going to play Enter the Gungeon. Alright, I'm playing as the Marine, because he starts with armor, and has increased accuracy and range. I'm going to go straight to floor 2, because that's my style. Alright, there's another gun boots in there. That's fun. Alright. Let me know how my audio is and all that junk. If I look good, if I sound good. I got the chat up on my screen, which I think you guys can probably see. So, let me know. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Leo. I'm gonna get my game on, you guys. So I got the shortcut elevator built. Brings me straight to level 2. The bummer there is I don't get any of the stuff that I might have got from level 1. Like any cool new guns or whatever. But the Marine starts with a pretty good pistol. 10 shots, and his passive skill has increased range and accuracy. So it turns out not bad. Not as much damage as other stuff, but yeah, I think it's really sweet that this shit all kind of works together. It's like that classic Fallout 4 developer quote, whose name I cannot remember, that everyone made fun of him for. He was like, it just works, and then everyone, you know, shared pictures of funny stuff going on. They're like, ho ho ho, it just works. And it's like, yeah man, that's kind of what I play these games, like I'm into it. Yeah, this is a roguelike. I've heard it called a roguelite. So I guess it just depends on how insufferable you are if you call this a roguelike or a roguelite. A little bit louder, huh? Let's see if hitting plus and minus on this thing does anything. I've got a feeling it's not gonna. I'm just gonna move this mic closer. So yeah, roguelike. I honestly don't even know the difference between roguelike and roguelite. It took me this long to learn the difference between video games and roguelikes, so don't have high hopes for roguelike and roguelite. So far this run's not going great, and that I'm gonna go ahead and blame that on first run jitters. Yeah, if you very clearly need to get out of the game for a second, you would call it a roguelite, and you would probably say something like get good, something dumb like that. Yeah, crush it. Alright. He's got this panicked little dude running around. Jesus. Alright, he got a blank for that. That's no good. I'm not gonna go in there. Oh, tight. These guys treat you by smashing a bottle on your head. And it just heals you. And I don't know if there are any downsides yet, but they seem very like, hey, you're gonna let us do this, right? Oh god, he's gonna let us do this. And like, hell yeah, I'm gonna let you do it. That's free health. Can't wait to find a downside. Whoa. Shit. So like Rogue Legacy, Roguelite. This is my second Enter the Gungeon stream. My first one didn't go super great. The archive looks good, but I was playing it on PC, and I guess my PC just couldn't handle playing it and streaming it at the same time. We do like a larger Friday show, and we've also done one of those, but I kind of started out the channel with one of these so that we would have something in the bank. Shit! What the fuck was that? There we go. Get ready for a lot of me saying, shit! What the fuck was that? Because, it's kind of the theme of this. Yeah, this is definitely not a family-friendly stream, because I am an adult. I say potty words pretty often. My next run I should probably do the first level, so I can get any kind of bonuses from that. Because I definitely feel a little gimped from having 0 items at all. Yeah, hashtag fuck the family. Oh shit, never mind, yeah, we're good. Tyler, I'm sorry, but I got curses in here. I don't know what's going on in this room. This looks cool. So whenever you see a door like this, you need to find a cell key to open it up. So I gotta do that. Also, I think I'm getting closer to the achievement where, for flipping 500 tables. Okay, here's a regular key door, which I don't have one of those. This game has a really good teleport system. I said this all in the first stream, and I 100% understand if no one heard or saw that, because it took a real long time to be heard. Pausing every 2 seconds to buffer, so I understand completely if that was unbearable to watch. Alright, no keys yet. I think the shop was locked behind a key door, so I'm not even going to be able to buy keys. Alright, there's some garbage. You can shoot chests, and sometimes it'll break the lock. But also, most times, it will break the chest, and you'll get junk. But I read somewhere that you can sell the junk, so I'm gonna not worry about that. God damn it. I think my description about me actually getting better at this game, that I got all, you know, jitters. Yeah, no, I mean, I love shooting the chest. Like, it works. Sometimes it'll just drop a heart, and then that's super handy. Alright. This is the first time I've ever used the RPG. This thing moves pretty slow, but it does a pretty good amount of damage. Oh, shit. This pattern's tough. Yeah, I noticed in like the map screen, there's some buttons for selling or like dropping items specifically. I had just been holding on the D-pad. Like, if you hold, I think, oh god, if you hold like left or right, which is usually the switch item button, you'll drop the items, but also in the map screen there's like shortcuts to do that, which makes me think that maybe there's an easier way. I think I might beat this with 1 heart and an RPG. I mean, if I don't miss. No damage, too, technically. Iron going. I'm gonna use this, get more RPG ammo, pick up the iron coin. Yeah. Get that cell key. Go unlock these chumps. Where the chumps are. There we go. What's up? Yeah, that was way better than I could have ever fucking hoped. Good show, young slinger. Man Cervantes, I like that. That's pretty good. Alright, so those guys are headed to the breach, which is like the main area. That's like that part in Spelunky where you hang out before you go into a door. You know, when the walls are shifting. So you can roll through bullets for the beginners, which is real handy, but you can only do it at the beginning of your row. Yeah, I got the guy working on the elevator, I got the first shortcut, which I used at the beginning of this, which is why I had to kind of do that whole thing with just the starter pistol and no upgrades or anything. Which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not, because it's kind of super handy to have upgrades. I hate these guys. So I found that on the PS4 version specifically, there's like a pretty good amount of auto aim. I guess they just threw that in there because like it's tougher on a controller than on a keyboard. So basically what I do is just kind of focus on avoiding the bullets in the pattern. Yeah, that run that I gave him the keys and the money was like, that was something else entirely. That was amazing. I have no idea how I earned that much. It's just kind of like in the first level, you have to really not spend any money or use any keys, and hope that in your generation you get a lot of those weird knight guys that drop 2 silver shells, because once you get that, that's where the real money is. Oh, I'm just gonna use the RPG on this guy because I fucking hate him. So what I just used was a screen clearing blank, which clears all the bullets off the screen and kind of pushes enemies back. Super handy, and if you have armor, getting hit with the armor does the same effect. And they also replenish at the beginning of every level. So they're kind of like, you know, if you're in a boss, hey, use your blanks. You'll get more. They also unlock secret rooms if you know where the secret passages are. Like in Binding of Isaac, you could tell, like, hey, this is probably a secret room. This, you know, just by like the layout of the level. But in this, if you have, I think it's any gun besides your starting gun, they like crack walls when you shoot them. But also, trouble to that is any gun but your starting gun usually uses ammo, and you don't want to waste that shooting walls. Stream keeps stopping, huh? That's no good. The bullet bats? Let's see what the bullet bats are called. Let's check the Ammonomicon. Gunboots has joined the shootout. So this game has a shitload of lore. That's pretty fun. King Bullat. And the little guys are known as Bullat, Shotgat, Spearrat, Granat. Gunzuki. Like Gadzuki, Godzilla's weird son. YouTube is doo-doo. Yeah, it is. I agree. Oh shit. Kind of forgot what I was doing there for a second. Oh. And there was nothing in this room. Alright. I've got a pretty good amount of money, so I'm really hoping I can find a shop soon. It's a pretty good amount of money, but also 1.5 hearts. So there are little environmental traps in this level. Since these are the mines, they're like little TNT plungers. And they drop rocks from above. Oh shit. Alright, there's nothing in that room. What do we got here? Pride to a prideful bullet angel, now fallen. So, when it says offer a blood sacrifice, I learned that this takes away one of your maximum hearts, but makes you stronger, which sounded pretty good right now. I'm gonna take a drink while I think it over. I'm drinking a Rockstar Punched, which is like, it's like a punch with energy. I like the way that it tastes. I'm going to do it. Shit, I only got 1 heart anyway. I don't see myself getting 3 more. There we go. That guy was one of the upgraded snipers that shoots. Whoa. This is weird. Yeah, this game took me a long time to get kind of good at, and it feels good, man. Many bullets. Oh, cool. Okay, so I just learned the trick to this one a while ago, where you have to get into the mine carts even though there's not visible track and all that stuff, and I'm not even gonna bother doing it because that's like, that's how you get to an item that you get for like if you want to do a run that like ends the game, because you can beat the game without beating the game, you know, because your mission is to get a gun that can kill the past, but you can beat the game without assembling the pieces of the gun, and that's hard as shit. I'm gonna see what this thing does. This is some kind of Game of Thrones reference. I got 3 of them, and if it gives me health, I could really use some health. Alright. So nothing happened. For the viewers at home who couldn't catch that, seemed like nothing happened. Seems like I just wasted 1 of 3 weird iron coins. Which, hey, we'll see, huh? Use this gun. Oh, so your last shot throws a hammer? That's weird. These guys suck. Okay, here's the shop. Finally. He's got no health. He's just got a bunch of keys. And the douser. Man, that blows. Yeah, I had kind of a Spelunky style revelation about this game, where I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm not very good at this, but there's like so much more to this game than I thought. Oh man, not health. I just walked right over that poison without even thinking about it. Oh shit. Another key. Oh. Someone just sent me what the iron coin does, which is kills all enemies in an unexplored room on the map, which is neat. Fuck. So those things, these like frogs, make these weird bubble things, and when you pop those, they shoot a fast bullet at you. I'm gonna go back to the breach because I saved those guys who said they were going back. Let's see what's going on there. I wonder where they are. So here's a orc guy. Keep saying, I wonder where she got that helmet. I don't know exactly who she's talking about. But you can get these things from bosses. These hegemony credits. I just realized I didn't get any hegemony credits for beating that boss. And that's bullshit. But you can buy items that spawn in the dungeon. These guys give you hunt quests, which is like, hey, kill 100 bullet guys, kill 50 blobulons. And I did the first one, and that was pretty cool. Alright, what's this guy have to say? Young Slinger. I really like Marine because he starts with armor. So it's just kind of like 4 hearts, but... Findeth us, and we may findeth our interest entwined. Now let us rest. That guy seems like a real character. I really like the Hunter's crossbow, though. That's a really powerful gun pretty early on. I never really understand what the Hunter's dog does. It's like... I think the Hunter's dog, like, gets items in a room, but, like, if I'm in the room and there's an item, there's a pretty good chance that I'm getting the item? You know what I mean? It doesn't make a ton of sense to me. So I'm not going to use the shortcut this time so that I can actually get money and items and stuff. Hegemony credits. Need those. Also going to flip all these tables because I need to. My brain won't let me leave the room if I don't do that. So this game's all about kiting and circle strafing. This game's all about luring them into around a corner, shooting at them, and then by the time they understand what's going on, I mean, at least in this first level where they're real dumb. Oh, mimics. Alright, Hegemony Carbine. So this is one of the guns that I bought from the store that takes the Hegemony credits. It's an advanced issue rifle for Hegemony troops. If I'm pronouncing that weird, let me know. Primarily wielded by elite human soldiers, as Hegemony combat robots have superior weaponry. Cool. So you can spend those on guns that appear. I believe I had said that. and then they appear in chests and in stores and stuff. It's just kind of like unlocking them for later. I found that they show up a lot more. Alright, so here's a big guy. These guys take about 20 bullets from the Marines' starting pistol. Yeah, that's so cool. I'm super into that. It makes a really good noise. Love that. That's a good bullet noise. So wherever there are chandeliers, there are switches you can shoot that drop them. That's just another one of those environmental things that you gotta keep an eye out for. No money, 2 enemies, just a real space filler room there. Yeah, it's not made of guns, but the name Ammonomicon that's pretty good if you're gonna make a book gun related. Alright. Let's get in here. Those tables. Do rats steal dropped health? I don't think they do. So usually if you get like an item or something in a room, if you don't pick it up immediately, a rat will steal it and then call you an asshole or something. Usually calls you a rat fink, sometimes it's just like swear words. And, hey, the shop. Ooh. Eye of the Beholster, that's a cool looking gun. And a regular shotgun. I sincerely doubt that I'm gonna get fucking $65 in this run. Oh, yes, this room's full of slimes that I gotta kill for my hunting quest. So only the first, like, I'm gonna say level, I know that's probably not the right term, the right idea. Only the first form of slimes counts for that thing. Because those are blobulons, and the next ones are like microblobulons or whatever. These books are a pain in the ass. They make like letters and stuff and then shoot them out one single file, let's say. What do we got here? Brown chest. So brown chests are the lowest rarity. So I'm just gonna shoot it because, alright, cool, health. Even if it breaks, I'm not really losing much. Hey, good night, man. Thanks for watching the stream. Oh, you can roll over those slimes. I had no idea. In, I forgot I had this other gun. In the later levels, when they're poison slimes, you can, use them. You can kite them around to poison all the other enemies. 25, 36. By the shotgun. I do have another gun, though, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, let's go take on the boss. Alright, what do we got? Sweet. I've gotten pretty goddamn good at fighting these guys. The Trigger Twins. This boss battle is like circle strafing at its logical conclusion. Gah! Oh, it like pains me physically when something like that happens. That too. That's exactly the kind of thing. Easily avoidable shit that. Oh my god. Yeah, I talk a mean game about these guys. Yeah, I got this battle down easy. Jesus Christ. So these guys yeah, one of them dies, the other one gets really mad and gets more health, so I'm not even gonna really worry about the other one. Because I think if, yeah, damn it. If one's low enough, it won't get a bunch of health or if one's high enough, like if it has enough health, it won't get health back, and then that's not like, I didn't waste any time there. There we go. Hey, at least that's all my hearts back. And this crazy bone gun. Hard-headed semi-auto. Even in death, bullets fly. This gun was created by Nguyen the Cursed from the skeleton of a gun dead that had become a specter. Nguyen's body still remains somewhere deep in the hollow, and it is from his bones that all curse arises. I'm just going to shoot that a couple times. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I bet if you had some C4, that's an item in the game, I'm not literally saying if you had some C4, and put it between those guys, you could probably blow them up at the same time. Well, I have it on PS4 and PC, and I've probably got a good 5 or 6 hours into the PC version before I realized that that wasn't going to work for my stream. So, played this, say probably 6 or 7, so maybe 12 total. I mean, I've been getting big into Dark Souls 3. That's been my latest game I've been dumping 70 hours into. I was cutting that real close. Leo, I don't mean to use your words in something much less serious than rent as like an insult, but you know how words work. Fresh in my head. There we go. Oh, okay, so these bullets, like, bounce off. Okay, that's good. Yeah, totally depending on the run. Oh my god, I hate these guys. I will, you know, make or break the run, the items I get. You know? Fuck. So in between levels, these bullets, not sure if just the base bullets get smarter, or they're different bullets. Dude, Leo, I've literally been there before, and I think we lived together when that was happening. Man, having a place that delivers burritos via a bicycle, like being in that delivery range there, really takes a lot out of, takes a lot of thought out of eating, and in a really negative way for your wallet. Alright, so here is, whoa, okay, that's this person's. So this is a cartographer who gives you a bonus for fucking completing the map. I moved back in with my parents a few months ago, and let me tell ya, there's nothing more satisfying than having enough money to buy pizza if you want it. Ah, man, I don't like this room at all. This is no good, man. This is no good. Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, no. Please. Please, no. I have no goddamn idea how I got out of that. So these types of room with these types of enemies is really convenient because they just kind of walk towards you. Zombie walk right at you, and they just walk right into those spikes like it's nothing. Shit. So these sun guys that kind of zip around aren't my priority when they pop up in a room, because it's pretty easy to avoid their shots. Lock chest. But, like, usually there's other people in the room with those guys, and that's where the trouble starts. So I think after this run, I'm gonna take a quick break and eat a granola bar, because I got 4 granola bars in front of me. And I need the gamer fuel. The gamer fuel that is granola bars. I think good granola bars need a dramatic rebranding as gamer fuel. I think that would probably do really good for the Nature's Valley brand. Okay, here's the shop. Okay, give me that. Give me that armor. What do I got left? 21? Okay, not enough for anything. Empty altar room. Fuse a blank with some of the chest. Yeah, there are some altars. Like there's one that says like ... the rest is blank, or like offer ... the rest is blank. That's your hint that you have to use a blank in that room. Lost my armor. That's a bummer. Oh no. Oh man, I don't have a key. I could shoot this pretty good looking chest right here and hopefully it drops a gun. Or I could try and beat the boss and hope the boss drops a key. That's what I'm gonna do. But if I shoot it and it drops a gun, damn it, that could be the gun that beats the boss. Alright, I got it. Can stun enemies at close range. Albin Smallbore was known for enchanting mundane items like this to make them more gun-like. This pillow, which once decorated as guest chambers, is a perfect example of his unique strain of madness. It's fun. Alright. My dad has dropped in to give me my cat. Come here, Goose. Come here, Goose. Come to me, Goose. You know how cats work, man. She's not coming over here. Oh no, I know it, you know it. My cat's gonna lay on the floor right there, not even gonna show its face on cam. So am I like whipping razor blades at this thing? Here we go. That was worth it. Alright, so now I got 2 hearts and a bunch of guns. I think I'm going to start this boss with a skull splitter, because it seems pretty good. Alright, snake boss. This one is all about avoiding bullet patterns. And it's got some really cool bullet patterns. Like bullet patterns that literally play Snake. Yeah, this skull gun's doing a pretty solid amount of damage when I actually shoot it at the snake. Last time I was doing this boss, that's how I lost. I was like, surely it wouldn't just run into me, that seems cheap, and it just cornered me. Oh shit. Framed portrait of me and my girlfriend just fell off the wall, that's no good. Yeah, dude, the Moonraker laser would be fucking baller during that boss battle. Alright, Goose is here. I'm gonna show you guys my cat Goose. Here's my cat Goose. She doesn't like being picked up like this. Go Goose, go. You can always tell when she's been hanging out with my dad because she just reeks of cigarettes. Oh, I gotta move my backpack. It's on her bag. Her bed. There you go. Alright. I know I said after that run, gonna eat a granola bar, but I'm already going back on that. You should come over and play with Goose, man. She's the best. She's so cute. She's getting way bigger, so she's not a tiny little runt of the litter anymore. But she's still acts like a goddamn baby. Yeah, I guess if Gamer House TV gets popular enough, we've been talking about getting a dog cam for our main stream. But if we get popular enough, and by that I mean viewers of my stream in the double digits, I'm gonna buy a new computer, work out my network issues, and set up a cat cam, point at Goose the whole time. So this game has some camera issues, and that's just because when you're pointing your gun at someone, the camera aims, you know, it kind of moves over towards them, which makes sense. That's the logical way to do that. And that usually results in, you know, not being able to see what's behind you and a bullet, like, straight up walking to you and shooting you. And as aggravating as that is, I can't think of a single way they could do that better. Man, was there a fucking barrel over there I didn't see? Well, that makes me feel like an idiot. Oh no, that explosion thing was my blank. Or not my blank, my armor. Whoops. Yeah, we could just watch giant bomb streams while having our own little giant bomb style kind of panel of people at the bottom, and it's just dog, cat, and then us talking about the stream. I haven't tried this in co-op because I don't have a lot of people over. But, I would love to. It seems like whoever is the co-op player is like gimped straight from the start because they get like a gun that shoots Nerf darts. And you have to play as I think it's the cultist is the co-op character. Like you can't, oh, god damn it. You can't change characters if you're the co-op partner. At least to my knowledge, every single person I've seen playing this game in co-op hasn't. I love that the enemies take cover too. I love that. It's so funny to see them just kind of poking out behind a table. A bullet with a gun. Looks like a shitty movie cover. That'd probably be a really good movie cover, actually. Shitty in quality, not in subject. How about that? Alright, what you got? Ammo, synthesizer, some shields, and the sling. The sling's been popping up in every single run that I've done recently, which makes me think maybe I should get the sling. That's what they're trying to tell me. But also, it seems like it's a game about guns. I probably shouldn't buy the sling. Yeah, they do get a revive, but I mean, I would be pissed off if playing this in co-op and you didn't get a revive, you know? It's the same way, like, I feel like Spelunky co-op is way harder than Spelunky single player because constantly, like, moving the camera to each other and other dumb shit, it just makes it way, way harder. I gotta fix my cat's bed real quick. It looks like she's about to fall off. And I would feel so bad if she did. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna open this. Oh. Heart lunchbox. Good. Where was the boss? Here we go. It's no gun, but have to do. It's the Trigger Twins again? Yes. So you can skip that little video at the beginning of boss battles. I say video like it's fucking FMV. You can skip that little intro sequence, but I really like it. I feel bad about skipping it, but you know, in a game like this where I'm very possibly doing runs that are like 4 or 5 minutes, I just want to keep this thing moving. I don't think this is the one. Might as well not spend too much time on it. Oh man, I'm doing alright. Things are gonna be okay. Something that way is making noise, and my cat is losing it. Alright, 1 heart. Ooh, the big iron. That's a good gun. So the big iron's like a revolver. You know what? We just read the lore. It's a strange revolver, created by attaching additional barrels to a magnum. The barrels are not actually connected to the chamber, but they fire nonetheless. Decades ago, Bulletkin learned of the existence of human gunsmiths. In the intervening years, they have attempted to replicate the art of guncraft with mixed results. So it's like a big revolver style pistol. And it shoots real good. Yeah, it's probably ghosts. Though it sounds like it's coming out of my backpack. I'm not saying that discounts ghosts. I've got at least 1 ghost in my backpack that I take to and from work. Man, my cat's so cute. If it wasn't super difficult for me to move my camera back and forth to point at my cat, boy, I would be all over it. I want you guys to know that. So, I have a question for you guys in the chat. Has anyone tried any VR experiences? Like, not just VR experiences, but like, I mean like, done any VR stuff at all? Played with any headsets, tried any games, that kind of stuff? Let me know. Google Cardboard. That's the one that you put like a phone into, right? Whoa, whoa. Man, what is going on? This is a bad room. That's really neat. I would actually love that. I didn't feel the Star Wars like, oh yeah, I love Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars fan like thing until the movie started to like come out, and I realized that like, oh man, I've ingested so much Star Wars media in my life, like the Jedi Outcast games and like all that shit. Like, yeah, I think I'm a Star Wars fan. You know, KOTOR was one of the first video games I ever played. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, so this is a room where when you say yes to this, it fills it with enemies. And I'm going to do it. Because I have some faith in my ability. And a big-ass gun. So, I was looking to upgrade my cell phone, and I looked at a Samsung Galaxy S7, and they were running a deal where you could get a free Samsung Gear VR if you bought the new Galaxy phone, the S7. So that was what I used to decide if I was, you know, what was gonna sell me on a new phone. And I did it. I'm getting a Samsung Gear VR on like May 8th. I'm psyched as hell. But I realized it's like, get a Samsung Gear VR and a free 6-game pack from Oculus. So I'm gonna get, I think, like Lucky's Quest, that like wannabe Conquer style VR platformer. And for the Gear VR, you just kind of plug your phone into the front, and it has like lenses that make it VR for you, you know what I mean? But I realized if I want to be playing a game on it, how am I gonna control the game at all? Because it's like, you know, my phone is here. Well, what do I do with that? And I realized I need to buy a Bluetooth controller along with my VR headset. No, I'm not super excited about that. I guess I could just watch some movies in a virtual theater or whatever. Oh man, don't let this be the end of my run. Don't let me die because I was talking about VR. I'm gonna go to the shop. I think it's just the headset. But that would be really cool if I had those Vive controllers. Those Vive controllers look so cool to me. I accidentally used my item, and boy, did it clear that room. Like, I really, really, really want to play Job Simulator. Oh shit, they connect to PlayStation controllers? That rules, actually. Oh, never mind. I'm holding one of those in my hand right now. What was I talking about? Job Simulator. I really want to play Job Simulator, but right now, like, my barrier for entry with Job Simulator is like, it's like $2,000 if I want to play that game. I have to, like, upgrade my computer. I have to get a Vive. I'm sure you could throw some more cost on there for renting an apartment or house that has the space for a Vive. Just like, but looking at that game, that seems like what I want. You know, that's my VR game that like sells me on it. What game are you playing? What's this? Charm horn. Blow this horn will call those nearby to aid you. Oh. So it's like it's a charm horn. It's like it said. Okay, cell key for whatever the hell that thing is. That's neat. And in here it's gonna be one of these. Oh, is that the new Ratchet and Clank game are you playing, or are you playing one of the older ones? I've heard like really good things about that new one. Yeah, like it's really hard to watch someone play Job Simulator 2 because you see a lot of shit that you would want to do, you know what I mean? Where it's like, oh, dude, can you grab that? Can you throw this thing? And also, a lot of the people playing Job Simulator on YouTube are the type that are like, hey, what's up, gamers? Welcome to gaming. Blah, 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 huh, this is funny, this is retarded, Just the type of unbearable dudes. That's cool, man. I might check that out. Because all the videos I've seen of that game make it look really good. And I did really love Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal when I rented it from Blockbuster and kept it. Like, I have a copy of that in the Blockbuster case. And it just says Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arse. Because that's all they could fit. Okay. Oh, I'm a coin away from the laser sight. Drum clip 62, cigarettes 34. I could afford cigarettes, but I don't think cigarettes are good. Hey, I'm in the truck. Neat. I'm going to fight the boss. I think I don't have any rooms left. I'm gonna fight the boss and hope he drops a single dollar. Guns do I have? Okay, got the big iron and the glacier. I'm gonna start with the big iron. Oh, sweet, it's this guy. Oh, VR porn sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was excited about that. As, like, little as I would use that. That is kind of a bummer to hear. Because that's always, like, the deciding factor on, like, a lot of formats, you know what I mean? Did I already get hit during this boss battle? I can't even remember. Well, there it is, if I didn't before. So, in that shop, it's it's part of the gun that kills the past or whatever. That's like I forget what they call it. The ancient primer. You have to bring that and a bunch of other shit to, oh yeah, I'm into this. To a guy on like the last level, I think, and then he builds the gun. And like, that's cool, but that's never gonna happen. Especially because you have to have $150. Oh yeah, I almost left without opening that cell. You have to have a shitload of money, like, right at the beginning. I don't understand how that happens. I don't know who this, like, that guy just seemed, he like, that guy looks kind of like he could be a bad guy, you know? And usually when you unlock cell doors for people like that, they're just like, why'd you save me? But that dude was just thrilled. Hey man, I'll catch you later. See you at the breach. Is the stream still stopping every now and then for you guys? I'll wait the 10 seconds or whatever until someone hears that. Man, I really shouldn't have activated 2 of those guys before I shot at them. Tight. The auto aim really gets kind of like painfully obvious when you have this laser sight. That's not me. I'm not that good. So these guys in these sigil rings here, buff dudes. And I'm not talking about buff dudes. I mean they buff dudes. And that's no good. We can't have that, you know? Yeah, those guys are the worst. I really gotta work out a way to kill those guys early and often. Ooh, there's an achievement for rolling through a frozen guy. There we go. Yeah. That went okay. What do we got here? Ooh, an orange. That's a shitload of money for an orange. Whew. Full heart's 42. Armor's 35. I can afford that. That's like a full heart, but goes away. I'm gonna do that. Oh boy. There goes my armor. Honestly, armor's more like a half heart. That's like a hit. Man. That's a waste of all my money. Live and learn. Alright, so that turret on the minecart there, you can't kill that. You kind of just have to kill everyone else, and then that thing will die. And that sucks. Not like we're just growing trees. Well, I am gonna gungeon. I'm gonna go back to the breach and see if that dude's there. See what he's about. See over here? No. That place looks pretty full. Over here? No. Up here? Yeah, there he is. Oh, yeah, I read about this guy. So, he's got that helmet there, and, you kick it off, and he's like, dude, why would you do that? Why would you kick my helmet off? Now I have to go get it. And then he goes back into the gungeon, and, like, you find him over and over again. Very Dark Souls questline style, like, well, now I have to go do this thing. Use him as prime currency when he liveth in an eternally gun-filled dungeon. Shuffle off. Damn, dude, be nice. Could get that. This dude's cool. I'm into this guy. I can't wait to find out his rich and storied past. Tight. That was easy. I like to shoot all the explosive barrels after I clear a room, because I don't want to accidentally blow up an explosive barrel under my feet or anything. I kind of really dig these like outdoor courtyard style rooms, because they really remind me of, what am I thinking of? I think I might be thinking of Metal Gear Solid 3, when you're, when you have to infiltrate that like building disguised as a scientist, and there's like that little courtyard with the vent, and you get the kabuki paint. Man, I gotta replay Metal Gear Solid 3. That continues to be both my favorite Metal Gear Solid game and my favorite video game. Hey, thanks, man. thanks for coming and checking out the stream. And I wish you luck on your next couple of runs. This game's all about just doing a couple runs and just keep on doing a couple runs. They should be the subtitle of this game. Just keep on doing a couple runs. Metal Gear Solid 3 is so good. A lot of the complaints I hear about Metal Gear Solid 3 are from people who really like shooters, you know? Where it's like, yeah, that game was pretty much just exploring a menu and changing your camo was boring. A shrine to Icosahedrix, the Great Arbiter. So I don't really know what this shrine does. You roll the bones and you get a bonus, I assume, or a bad one. I'm gonna do it. Unsteady plus bolstered. I don't know what that means, but I've got a shitload of health now. Anyway, like I was saying, Metal Gear Solid 3. All the Metal Gear Solid 3 haters. Thanks, man. I'll let Goose know you said that. Yeah, all the Metal Gear Solid 3 haters can and should fuck right off. Because that game is the best, and people who don't like that game probably should drink less Mountain Dew or finish Army Boot Camp. Yeah, that's totally the situation. Press R to restart. I've done a couple runs of this where I have started over, just like, well, I lost half a heart there. Yeah, it's not gonna work. The only thing I can think of that's wrong with Metal Gear Solid 3 is, oh man, I don't know. Yeah, see you, dude. Metal Gear Solid 5, man, that really is... Maybe that is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game. Metal Gear Solid 5 is super, super good in, like, almost every way. But Metal Gear Solid 3 might be my favorite video game, like, in general. Might be Metal Gear Solid 5 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid 5 game. And Metal Gear Solid 3 is my favorite video game, as fucked up as that sounds. I wonder if that's allowed, you know? Does that logic add up? Can a game be your favorite game in general, but not your favorite game in that game's own series? Is that allowed? Is someone gonna get mad at me? If so, I welcome the controversy to the channel. Like and subscribe. Check it out, Gamerhouse TV, home of all the hot takes. Metal Gear Solid 3 is a better video game than Metal Gear Solid 5. But Metal Gear Solid 5 is a better Metal Gear Solid game than 3. And you can take that to the bank. Let's go this way. Ooh, this item's really cool. So, when you reload in this game, you have what looks like an active reload bar, but it's not. It's just kind of a reload timer. And, like, while that's really cool, there's an item here, Cog of Battle, which I wonder if you can guess what that's from. That just straight up turns it into a active reload bar. So here's this guy. He likes to buy stuff, and he's real happy and smiley. I wonder, do I have anything to sell him? Could drop this thing. I don't know what that does. Do it. Here you go, buddy. Alright, that didn't work. Maybe if I do it like that. Alright, so I kind of throw it. So I got a little of that. There we go. Loads of money. Alright, I got a key. I'm gonna buy that key. Alright. Is this still the first level? I'm getting totally thrown off by having all those hearts. Now the question remains, which chest do I dump this key into? I think it's possible for a game to be your favorite while having issues. Which is a really dumb and easy thing to say. That's like that's an extremely bland thing to say. You know what I mean? Something could be your favorite and still be bad. But I think that, like, the issues with Metal Gear Solid 3 are, like, I'd say they're like time-based, where when you go back to it, it's like, oh, this doesn't play as good as the new one, but it elicits a different response than the new one in me. Alright, I'm gonna fuck up this guy. Alright, speaking of Metal Gear Solid, here's a big fat Metal Gear Solid reference. Man, I am fucking up this active reload because I forgot I had it. I think I just really liked a Metal Gear Solid where the explanations, and like I really dig this as an explanation, nano machines, where it's like, oh, that's nano machines, this thing, that's nano machines. I love that. I think that's hilarious. But I think I really dig a Metal Gear Solid that's more like firmly rooted in that type of shit, where it's like, oh dude, this is my favorite item, so I could just fly now. So any like pit, obstacle, no matter. More firmly rooted in historical fiction, let's say, where like I know that didn't happen in the Cold War, but it's one of those things where a lot of the shit in the Cold War that I know happened, there's like a million times more shit I didn't know happened. So it's easy to kind of squint and be like, yeah, that could have happened. I don't know shit about Russia. Maybe that happened. What do I know? Yeah, they kind of just did replace nano machines with viruses. I played the shit out of Peace Walker. I have probably 145 hours in Peace Walker. And I'm like, I think I have probably like 90 or something in Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm kind of bummed out that while that one is kind of Peace Walker 2 with like all the mother base building, it's not it's not the Peace Walker 2 that I would have really wanted. I really liked in Peace Walker that like I basically just had to kill time so that my mother base R&D could finish building this new gun. And there was co-op, online co-op. So like if it's like, well, I just need to run a couple missions so that I can get this cool new gun, I'm just gonna find a guy who's having trouble on a tank and help him beat the tank. I get that a lot of the criticisms of Peace Walker are like, yeah, there were no bosses, all the bosses were vehicles. And like, yeah, I could see that if the reason you really liked Metal Gear Solid was the bosses, you know? And I'm not saying that the bosses aren't good in Metal Gear Solid. The bosses are one of my favorite parts. But what I really liked about playing Metal Gear Solid was kind of like figuring out all the all the ways that you can do, you know, like, be stealthy and do this thing without anyone finding out. Hey, it's this guy. Fourth in a name. Could never clear this forthcoming room without taking damage. The Monster Hunter levels were crazy. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 5's side missions were good. Not as diverse as Peace Walker's, but also what I really miss about Peace Walker's side missions is you can redo them. You can't redo side missions in Metal Gear Solid 5. What the fuck is with that? Why not? I can't think of a single reason why you wouldn't be able to do that. That's so dumb. There's like 10 you can redo, and it's just like, well, this thing appeared on the map. Go kill this thing. Uh-oh. I just got a notification from PlayStation that says the internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Is my gameplay gonna go away? That's weird. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have one idea why they wouldn't let you, and it's because of all that online stuff that they implemented with online resources and just kind of an easy way to farm resources and stuff, but I don't think it would take a ton out of the game if I could farm resources. But maybe it's just because I didn't get super into that kind of post-game invading people's mother bases and all that stuff. Yeah, if it's broadcasting fine and you're not me looking at the game right now, I think we're probably fine. I don't know why I'm waiting for this platform. I can fucking fly. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything right now. I played a ton of Metal Gear Solid Online, like the actual online multiplayer, and that game is so good. Like, oh, it's so fun. Having like a buddy and like, you know, calling out, there's a guy over there, there's this thing, this is happening, this thing, look out for this. It is so fun, man. If you've got Metal Gear Solid 5 on PlayStation 4, you should add me on PSN, and me, you, and Leo should play sometime, because we've been playing that every now and then. See what I did, and this was my easy way to make a shitload of money in Metal Gear Solid Mother Base Invasions or whatever, is I would just mark a bunch of people as allies, or whatever they called it, and then when those people are getting invaded, you would get a little notification, and I would have a loadout that was just battle dress and like shotgun, rocket launcher, anti-material rifle. So I would just spawn into their base, and usually when people are invading, they're wearing, like, you know, sneaking suit, and they're taking guys out non-lethally and you know, capturing them and stuff. But if you just like pop in with like balls out combat, no one is ready for that. And they eat it hard. Oh, we're already friends on PSN? Well, shit, there you go. We don't even skip that step. It's this guy again. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, that really does make me feel like an asshole for kicking his helmet into a hole. Thanks for letting me out of this pit that I fell into when you kicked my helmet into a hole, like... Don't have Leo's PSN. That dude gives that thing away like candy. No matter. I'll give it to you later. I'll send you a PSN message, because I can do that. I think it's leovader.com, like all spelled out, but I'm not sure. Leo, if you're in the chat, sound off. CD retrieval. In Metal Gear Online, I classic bounty hunter. I really like that, mostly because I'm not very good at the like actual stealth gameplay or whatever. So what I do a lot of is murdering people with a gun. That's what I find gives me the richest gameplay experience. Alright, let's have this be a replay of the first attempt. Except now I can fly, so these things don't really matter. Shit. Ah, damn it. It is really hard to get out of that once you get stuck into that pattern. And I'm out of ammo. What's this? Void Core Assault Rifle. That sounds cool. Before the Void Corps was disbanded by the hegemony of man, they were a renowned threat the sector for their feats on and off the battlefield. Following their dissolution, the famed Void Corps captain, known as the Thunderbolt, made his way to the Gungeon. The Thunderbolt. Neat. Oh, I should go to the store and see if I can buy some health. Was there health up here? I can't even remember. No. I do own a Wii U. I'm a huge Nintendo fanboy. I myself am amazed I have my Wii U plugged in right now. Like, what have I been playing? Twilight Princess HD I've been playing recently. That's good. But yeah, I have a Wii U. Don't play it super often. I really gotta get back into Smash Bros. That game has fucking paltry single player. Like, there's like nothing for you to do in Smash Bros. Without fighting online, and their netcode is not very good. I did play a little bit of Wonderful 101. I got it for free from Club Nintendo way back when Club Nintendo existed. I'm just gonna refresh that. And I played a lot of it, but had to delete it to make room for what do they even call that game? Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is another game I should really beat. Oh, I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. Yeah, I really, really, really wanted to play that game and like get big into having a mech and all that stuff, but I never got to that part. Because I like accepted a story mission that was way too hard for my level. And as far as I know, there is no way to cancel story missions. And it's like, well, fuck, now what do I do? This game is, like, I can't, you know, the big things that give you XP are now blocked off to me because I got this thing that I need more XP to do. It is kind of a shitty situation. Yeah, Wonderful 101 should have definitely sold better than it did. Like, even for a Wii U game, it sold like, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say 150,000 copies, and it's like big, selling a video game window, you know? Oh, damn it. But I really did like that game. I gotta re-download that. I gotta re-download that. I gotta re-download Pikmin 3. But I gotta really decide if I'm done with Xenoblade Chronicles. You know? There are some games where it's just like, well, I think I got all I'm gonna get out of this game. Like Witcher 3, I played for 90 hours or whatever, and got to a point where it was like, all right, there's no turning back after you do this. And I did it, and there was like a boss. And I was like, oh, sweet, here we go. This is it, this is the end. And then after you beat the boss, you can go back to like free roaming. And you only fail certain, like some missions. I was like, oh, I guess this isn't the end of the game, but I'm done now. And I stopped there. And I've since uninstalled the game. Wondering if I'm gonna have to take that approach with Xenoblade. Yeah, I would really love getting to the part with the mech because I bought, like, I saved up a bunch of money and I think I bought a skill because I was like, oh, tight, I could just buy this. I'm just gonna buy a mech. I did not play the DLC, Witcher 3 DLC, so I had uninstalled the game by then. I think I uninstalled Witcher right when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. Not like I was hurting for space, because I bought my PlayStation to play Metal Gear Solid 5. But I was just kind of like, well, don't need this anymore. Which is a awfully fatalist way to look at video games. But, man, that game's so good. I also should start playing Smash Bros. Again, because fucking Bayonetta came out as a DLC character. Cloud came out as a DLC character. I gotta get all this. I gotta get all these new DLC characters. My like main in Smash Bros. Is Ike, so I'm into those big sword guys. I bet I would love Cloud. Yeah, the time I spent with Witcher 3 was like, it was before they patched it and added in the, what do they call it? It was like the alternate control mode where everything kind of controlled better. I would love to play someone in Smash Bros. Because playing against randos on that patience. Greninja? Oh, big into Lucas, Roy, Ike, and Cloud. During those Nintendo Directs, I was like, oh shit, look at this chest. Here we go, baby. Oh, it's the golden gun. That's clever. I was a Lucas main in Brawl because of his up smash is just so good. But that never really, I think by the time he came out in 4, I had already moved on, you know? Not like emotionally moved on. I'm still crossing my fingers for that Mother 3 re-release, I guess. You know, today is the 10th anniversary of Mother 3 coming out in Japan. So Nintendo, actually no, 30 minutes ago was the time they could have done that. They have missed their mark. This gun is baller. What is this? Hegemony rifle. Standard issue rifle for all Hegemony man soldiers. Cool. Like, I got so much out of playing Mother 3 damn it, there goes my ammo. And the rat called me a dork. I got so much out of playing Mother 3 fan translation on my modded PSP that, like, I can't believe I would re-buy that game. Like, if they put out Mother 3 on 3DS and Wii U, I would buy it on both. Like, I've got it around here somewhere. Let me grab this. I've got the fan handbook that they made, the guys who did the translation patch. This big ass book full of art and like character stuff. It's so cool, and a page fell out. I should do that less often. It's so cool. That game is so good. Man, they should put that game out again. Oh man, I almost just walked right across that pit because I forgot I don't have wings in this run. They've kind of been remastering NES games on 3DS. Like, and they usually do it with some kind of drop 3D thing. Like, I got Kid Icarus remastered on 3DS, and it's just kind of, it's got some kind of parallax scrolling thing, and that's cool, but you know, I kind of just wanted to play Kid Icarus, so I turned that off. I can't fucking wait for the NX. Like, if any of what anyone says about it is true, it's gonna be at least a cool system to play Nintendo games on. And like, I was thinking about the next Zelda game and how they're pretty insistent that it's gonna come out on Wii U. That was a waste of a golden gun bullet. And I think maybe they should just put it out on the NX. You know? If it makes the game better, like, maybe they should. Because if what I hear about the NX is true and the hardware is comparable to, what is it, like PS4 and Xbox Ones, they should probably just make a really good Zelda game on that. Yeah, they kind of dropped support for the Wii, like right away after the Wii U came out. Like, I remember they're, like, I think probably a couple weeks after. Whoa, what is this? The rolling eye. They were like, hey, there's no internet service on the Wii anymore. It's tough. Sorry if you got the Netflix disc we released for the Wii, but that's unusable now. Man, do you remember when Nintendo put out a disc for Netflix on the Wii, and you would send them a fucking email and they would send it to you because they didn't have the framework in place to, like, download that type of stuff? That's the craziest thing about that generation of consoles. And, like, they had to release a patch for Twilight Princess to fix a game-breaking bug where you would send them your SD card and they would fix the save and send it back to you. That's fucking insane. Man, games have come so far. Thank you for coming to reminisce about the Wii with Manton. My name is Manton, and thank you for reminiscing about the Wii with me. Yeah, it's fucking crazy to think about now. How, like, backwards with online stuff Nintendo I'd say was, but they kinda still are. But not really in a way that I care about, because that's not why I'm buying a Nintendo console. But like, they didn't even really lean into that shit until fairly recently. Maybe that should just be my stream format. I'll just wax nostalgic about the Wii. I'll be the only person on Earth to wax nostalgic about the Wii. Remember Wii Play? Remember that tank game? Oh, that was so good. And it came with a controller! I think if Wii Play didn't come with a controller, no one would have bought that fucking thing. And I don't think that's a very controversial opinion. I don't think there are any hardcore Wii Play fans around these days that would be offended by me thinking that. I've got a feeling that there's a secret door here. No, there isn't. Never mind. But over there. Nope. Yeah, me too. That was like the only way, like before I had a computer, I would be just like looking at Wii News websites on the Wii, which seems funny now in like a ridiculous way, but what was it, like WiiFolder.com? That was one of my favorites. That guy made YouTube videos for a long time, and I like checked up with that guy fairly recently, WiiFolder Josh, and he was doing some shit, getting mad at SJWs about blah blah blah. Anita Sarkeesian should just blah blah blah. Oh no, man. You were the guy I went to for Nintendo news, like, oh, don't do this. Don't turn out to have shitty opinions. You break my heart, Josh. Oh, totally. I remember updating my top 8 from my Wii, 100%. Oh, I was so close to beating this without taking a hit. Oh well, at least I beat it. Oh man, I hate this gun. Look at that. It's like useless. Social Studies Warriors. God, that video is so fucking good. Arnito Sarcasmo. But man, I got so uncomfortable at the IRL parts of that video, which means it's working. Oh, here's what that gun's for. Sarcasmo. Jake, my friend Jake, of Gamer House TV, which, Alex, if you check out our, this is the first time you've seen this channel, there's, like our big Friday live show is us three playing video games and talking to each other and that kind of thing. It's cool as hell. I think you'd like it. That guy, he's like, yeah, I never really got into Mega 64. I don't know, like, what I'm missing. And I think that dude's fucking crazy. Mega 64 was such a huge part of me laughing in high school. we've got an archived episode on the channel. I believe it's called Gamer House TV Episode 1. But it is fucking 2 hours long, so I understand if you'd never get the chance. 2 hours is a hell of a commitment, even if it's midnight or whatever and nothing else is going on. I remember when I first got into Mega 64, I was reading an EGM, and they were talking about how these guys were doing video game skits in real life, and the example they used was the Mario Brothers thing from like the intro, where they're dressed up as the Mario Brothers and they've got plungers and they're like jumping around. It's like, check out mega64.com. And I went to it, and this is gonna date this like crazy, but I downloaded a video. Like that was how you would watch Mega 64 videos. I downloaded their Mega 64 video, or their Metal Gear Solid video, and their Tetris video, and like that shit was so funny. It like changed my goddamn life. Yeah, I think the Gamer House thing would make a good thing to put on in the background. I'm trying to think if there's any real visual gags. There's a few. I'd say maybe put it on a computer that you're not using to play video games, you know, so you can like kind of look over and be like, oh yeah, that's what they're laughing at. Or like, what's that thing? Oh, it's a fan with the first letters of their names on it. That type of shit. Man, that guy's tough. The cloud is so funny to me. Like, that ending is so good with Rocco in the cloud. He's like, this is really weird. I shouldn't have done this. That's like, to this day, one of the funniest things. Well, hey man, there you go. PS4 and you get the Wii U gamepad going. There you go. I think that Nintendo has been mal-aligned with the gamepad. I think the gamepad was a cool-ass idea, and I'm glad they did it. I think it's really neat. I think this might be my last run. I'm coming close to 2 hours now. And that's a goddamn long-ass time to be playing this game. I haven't even eaten any of my 4 granola bars I grabbed. That's dinner. Oh no. I'm an Oni. I carry a large iron club and I will kill you. Man, good shit. Jake, if you're watching this later in the archive, I know you're asleep because you got work in the morning. You're wrong about Mega 64. You're wrong. I think it's super comfy to use. That thing fits in your hands so much better than I was expecting. I have fought this boss once, and it kicked my shit in, so excited to see how this goes. kicked my shit in. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for Gungeoneering with Manton, late night Gungeoneering. Thanks for tuning in, dudes. I've spilled Rockstar all over my face. It's a great way to end it. Whew. Alright. Thanks for coming in and watching. Lord. Yeah, that was like a Metal Slug enemy without all the height that I love in Metal Slug. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'm going to be doing this again next Wednesday, a week from today. I think Jake is probably going to be running a stream. He might be doing it tomorrow. He was saying that he might want to start streaming Thursday too, so that it's kind of like Leo on Tuesday, me on Wednesday, him on Thursday, and then all of us on Friday. So we got like four a week. That's a shitload. I'm into it. Whatever, man. Let's get just more content on the thing. Sure. It's not hurting anyone. So yeah, check it out. I think we're going live 6 p.m. on Friday, Central Standard. Check it out, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch all of you guys later.